Hey guys, welcome back to another pick a card reading. So for this reading, we're going to be doing another their current thoughts and feelings reading. I have 6 piles to choose from, so you know what to do. Go ahead and choose your pile. And yeah, you can just skip right to your reading. I just wanted to say though, I'm like a little shocked because I did a yes or no reading a few readings ago, and I do remember in pile 1 the Fool came out, and then in pile 2 the Star came out. So I just find that so interesting that I'm like, does that mean something? Because yeah, we have the Fool for pile 1 and the Star for pile 2 again. So that's interesting. And then also, I'm sure you notice, we also have the Emperor and the Empress sitting right next to each other. That's kind of crazy. So anyways, go ahead and choose your pile and we'll get into your reading. Okay, pile 1. So if you chose the Fool, welcome to your reading. So this top card, the Fool card, is supposed to kind of represent currently how your person is seeing you, and the rest of the cards will be their thoughts and feelings towards you. So starting with the Fool and how they see you. So there's Aquarius energy with the Fool. I would say, like, the way they see you as someone who... The Fool is about a new beginning, taking a leap of faith towards something. Usually when the Fool comes out, I would say there's a very much a trusting sort of energy as to like where you're going. So I think this person could see you as someone who has a calling, someone starting a new adventure in some way, going towards something new, taking a risk. And I would say they see you as bravely going after something, or at least having faith that things will kind of work out. So they could see you as feeling optimistic. And also with the Fool, there's like a level of detachment because I would say it's like this person doesn't see you as being like really like stressed out or anxious about anything or really worried about anything. Like there's maybe an optimism or a faith that you show, like a strength that you have as well. So there could be maybe they see you as someone who's confident. So let's take a look at their feelings towards you. Well, their thoughts and their feelings. Okay, so we have the Four of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Swords. And then, let's see, we have the Key, number 33. So interesting, since we have the Queen of Swords here, that is, the swords is kind of about our thoughts, our communication. It's about thinking logically and like having intellect. I don't know, I feel like this person could feel like they want answers from you. They could also feel as though you deserve clarity and answers with the Key. The number 33 for me is a very, like, good number. They could feel like they have a lot of fun with you, or you kind of light them up. I would say this person could feel like they need to protect themselves from you. And it could be if they're seeing you as the Fool, maybe they feel as if you seem a little bit too relaxed or something like that. Like if this is a love connection and this person has feelings for you, they could feel like they're not entirely sure how interested you are in them, that you seem detached, you seem to be kind of off doing new things a lot of the times. And I would say like the Fool to me doesn't really feel too focused maybe on any one thing. Even if they see you as someone who's starting something new or you have a calling, I would say they see you as not being overly focused or too attached to any one thing, and that could be them as well. And I feel like they feel like the need to protect themselves. They could feel with the Queen of Swords like a feeling of they need to protect their heart, they need to not show their feelings. And it could be because they're, uncertain that you share the same feelings towards them, or they feel like they don't have clarity about something with you. And it could also be like, for some of you, you might not have any sort of intention in making this person feel this way. It's just kind of your personality. And it might be triggering them a little bit. Otherwise, it could also be that this person feels as though they haven't given you enough clarity, maybe on their feelings. They haven't been giving you answers or something like that. And then they maybe see you detach a little bit because you don't get the answers you need from this person, and it's kind of like a bravery in letting them go. If you resonate with that, I do feel like they recognize the connection with you as something that's important and something that possibly with the Four of Pentacles they don't want to let go of, but the Four of Pentacles is kind of like keeping things close to you, not being able to share. So it could be that they're feeling insecure, they don't feel stable in the connection with you, to be kind of vulnerable and open up with you right now. So let's see. So we have fertility, watermelon. Oh, give me 1 second. I needed the book for that. And I don't have that. So okay, I'm gonna pause the video real quick and go grab that. Give me 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. I am back with the book. So let's see, number 29. So yes, fertility. It says, the nurture of elements around you is highlighted, and watermelon energy shows that you will reap what you have sown. The wisdom of nature is at the forefront, and answers, discoveries, and inspiration will be found there for you. Plan well, stick with things, and look after those around you. Challenges may be a failure to connect with others and inauthenticity. So it's associated with the planet Mars and the sign Leo. It is also a water energy, though, so there could be like emotions being highlighted. I do feel like this person is kind of wanting to protect their emotions. Maybe they don't want to feel their emotions too much. Could be too intense for them right now. But yeah, it seems as if they're looking for answers from you, or kind of reversed. It seems like they feel as though they like owe you clarity, owe you answers, and it could be that they feel like without doing that you will not kind of prioritize them. I do feel like this person feels a sense of loyalty to you. Again, it's like they feel afraid to open up with you because they're afraid they could be rejected. They feel like they need to protect their feelings, not open up with their feelings. Could be something that happened between you two. And again, I feel like if for many of you, maybe it could be that you wanted answers from this person that they weren't able to give, and there could have been a intention on distancing yourself from this person. So again, if you resonate with that, it does affect them, and it feels as if they're losing out on something. Either that they owe you answers, they owe you clarity, or for some of you, there wasn't really an intention to distance yourself. It's just kind of your personality to be a little bit detached and kind of free-spirited. And I think, again, it kind of makes them question maybe your loyalty, if you share the same feelings, and again, there's this desire for answers. So let's see, we also have cleanse. Wash your weary spirit clean and take a walk in the wooded glades. And we have uncertainty. The shades of gray within the fog will eventually lift. Yeah, I do feel like this person feels like uncertain about you. Regardless of which scenario you fit into, whether you intentionally distance yourself from this person or it was unintentional, I think it kind of triggers this person a little bit. It bothers them. It makes them feel like they could risk losing you or losing this connection with you. And again, I just feel like they're wanting to give you clarity on their feelings. I do feel like I don't know if I would trust that they would actually do that at this time, just because it seems like in the current moment they're feeling too kind of shaky, insecure, unstable, to kind of make a move towards you right now. But they are wanting clarity with you, either to bring you clarity or to receive clarity from you. So that's basically it. I did want this reading to be, or these readings to be a little bit shorter. So, and that's one thing. I didn't mention that in the beginning. If you do watch my readings, and if you watch my last reading, I do my readings in my garage because it's where I have the most privacy, but we're moving into winter time. It's getting pretty cold. So I won't be able to do them out here. And that also means I won't be able to do my readings in the morning when I prefer to do them. So I'm going to have to be working with like lower energy levels when I do readings. So I kind of figured I'll just probably try and do shorter readings in the colder season, just so it's easier on me and I can still post readings. So yeah, that's kind of like a little update from me. I guess pile 1 gets the update. I don't think I'll repeat this in every other pile. But yeah, thank you for watching pile 1. I hope it resonated with your situation and that it's helpful in some way. And yeah, I'll see you back in the next reading. Bye. Alright, so if you chose pile 2, you guys chose the star, so welcome to your reading. We're going to be taking a look at their current thoughts and feelings towards you. This top card here is kind of supposed to represent how they're seeing you at this time. So yeah, I explained at the beginning, kind of strange how pile 1 got the Fool associated with Aquarius energy. Pile 2 gets the Star associated with Aquarius energy. A little bit of a spoiler, because I do remember, at least I'm pretty confident, I remember one of your cards in their thoughts and feelings being friendship. So, and the Star can, it connected to Aquarius energy. This could be your friend. They see you as a friend. They could see you as someone who's quite popular, who has a lot of friends. If you don't resonate with actually having a lot of friends, this person might just see you as a really good person, someone that a lot of people would want to befriend. The Star, yeah, so yeah, they could definitely see you as someone popular. I was also thinking that there was kind of like, I was getting a sort of nurturing energy coming through with the Star. Not necessarily, well, yeah, maybe towards other people, because Aquarius is very like humanitarian, wanting to help out the community, help out the people. So yeah, they could see you like that. I also thought like there's this energy of healing with the Star, so I feel like they could see you as focusing on yourself right now. There's a sort of independent, free-spirited energy that comes through with Aquarius, and again, like wanting to nurture yourself, heal yourself, kind of prioritize yourself, put yourself first. Maybe they see you as someone who's taking extra care of yourself, so like doing extra things, maybe like, I don't know, like taking care of yourself when it comes to like hygiene or something, like giving yourself bubble baths or something like that. Probably not for most of you, but yeah, I feel like they see you as taking good care of yourself right now. So let's take a look at their thoughts and feelings towards you. Okay, you guys got a pretty funny pile from what I remember. So you have the Four of Cups. Then you also have the Eight of Wands. And let's see. Yeah, oh yeah, I forgot. Okay, you got the Stars too, which I thought was kind of crazy. Yeah, which, so to me, like, I definitely felt like they see you as popular. If they don't, if it's not that you're popular, I feel like they see you as someone who they're very drawn to. It's almost like they can't stop thinking about you. They can't stop looking at you. Maybe they daydream about you. But yeah, I don't know. I feel as though it's like they're very much, their attention is on you. And I think it's funny because like I'm like a little bit confused at first when your card shuffled out and you have the Four of Cups with the Eight of Wands. So I kind of feel as though this person feels very passionate about you. They would want to rush in and kind of like move things forward in the connection with you. I feel like this person, again, is very drawn to you, wants to communicate with you, wants progress with you. But then they want to hold themselves back. This one definitely feels more like romantic. Even if it wasn't romantic, this would be like a friend crush, someone that you, again, you pay attention to. Like, I feel like you stick out to this person, and again, this person has to notice you. They're very drawn to you, and I feel like this person really wants to grow closer with you. They want some sort of like progress in the connection with you. And I think this person would be super happy if things progressed very quickly in the connection with you, but they might feel like there's definitely like a need to hold back, or they're wanting to not come on as being so interested in you. This doesn't feel like, this feels like kind of a new connection, like a new crush sort of feeling. I also thought with the star energy coming out, this could be an online connection for you, because something that I thought of, like what this energy reminds me of, is like someone that you're really drawn to, that maybe you're mutuals with online, or you see their posts online, and there's this feeling like they want to interact with you. If you resonate with knowing this person from being online and they do interact with your posts, like I could see them interacting with many of your posts, but then kind of questioning like, oh wait, I'm giving them way more attention than I'm giving like anybody else, and it maybe this seems obvious that I like them as much as I do. So I do feel like they kind of hold back. They might see one of your posts and they don't like it on purpose because they don't want to seem too obsessed with you. And I do feel like this person is a little bit obsessed with you. I do, yeah, and I think they think a lot about the potential in the connection with you, where things could go with you. Oh, and your pile has another kind of very interesting sort of message attached to it, that I'm remembering now. So let's take a look. We have strength with Fennel, associated with Virgo. We also have some fire energy here. So here's where I think your reading could resonate a lot differently. So for some of you, this doesn't have to be like a crush or something like that. This could still be a friend or someone that you know online. But yeah, let me take a look at strength in the book, and we'll kind of get into the other message in your reading. Okay. So it says, you will find a greater strength and positive grounding energy coming forth, and even an invitation to undertake a new life path. Oh, actually, I didn't even know that it said that in here, but it says friendships are highlighted by Fennel. Yeah, this definitely, for many of you, it's probably a friend. And so yeah, friendships are highlighted by Fennel, and you may find you are spending additional time with those you align closely with. Situations in which sharing is high on the agenda will occur, and you are being prompted to share or teach what you know. Be careful not to work too hard or to become unnecessarily reclusive. I might have been totally wrong about the friendship thing, because I thought it was one of these cards that says friendship, but I just got like a flashback of maybe that being in a different pile, which I find funny considering friendship still came out in the Fennel card, which I was not expecting that. But yeah, so it's interesting because the reason why I remember that possibly is because I'm pretty sure one of your cards is actually, it says teach. So let's see. We have let go. Enjoy the pulsing light of the fire. Oh my god, I can't read. Hold on. Enjoy the pulsing light of the firefly, but don't hold on too tight. Okay. And then yeah, we have learn. Well, it doesn't say teach, but learn. Take a lesson from the hours Owls deeply observe the night and you will become a little wiser in the day. Oh my gosh, I'm having such a hard time reading today. Sorry about that. But yeah, okay, so the other message that came through in your pile, this could still be a friend. This could be someone who I feel like wants to, like, their current thoughts could be they really want to, like, rush in and with the stars, like, possibly guide you in some way. Like with strength, like it says, okay, what does it say? You are being prompted to share or teach what you know. So I feel like this person wants to share some sort of information with you, kind of offer some advice or guidance, but for whatever reason, for some of you, their thoughts and feelings are like, maybe they don't want my guidance, maybe they don't want to listen to what I have to say, or there's like this feeling like maybe I should kind of just let them figure it out or do something on their own. Like, yeah, with the Four of Cups, it's like there's an opportunity being presented to them, which I would say is like this opportunity to give you some sort of guidance, information, share what they know with you. But there's this feeling of like maybe I shouldn't do that, maybe I should let go. Um, Maybe I shouldn't give my advice in this situation, or maybe they feel as though you wouldn't be open to their advice or what they have to say. So there's a feeling of holding back. In whatever scenario, there is a feeling of holding back, although wanting to communicate something or rush in some way. Wanting to, not in a bad way, but in some way wanting to take control of the connection, to be able to move it forward, or again to kind of speak up and share what they know with you. Yeah. Yeah, and another thing too is like if this is a crush situation, a love connection, again, like I do really feel like for many of you this could be a connection where you connect mostly online. And with Let Go, it says, enjoy the pulsing light of the firefly, but don't hold on too tight. Which the firefly, like they light up, and I do feel like this person feels like you light them up, or that you're like a beam of light that they can't ignore. Like they're very drawn to you. Um, but and there's this feeling like they constantly want more in the connection with you, and I feel like for some of you it could resonate that there has been a lot of communication with this person recently. Maybe there's been a lot of interaction with this person recently. And they may feel like they had been pushing too hard for more interactions with you, and they might feel like it's a little bit overwhelming in some way for you, or they're feeling like they don't need to continuously keep like rushing forward with you. They want to kind of like, again, hold themselves back, let things kind of unfold naturally with you, and kind of just enjoy the moments that they do get with you without feeling the need to like feel addicted to having more of that, if that makes sense. And then, I don't know, in general, like, there's this feeling again of passion, wanting to rush forward, feeling of excitement, what's next. And I think they really feel that way. But with strength and, like, sort of the energy that comes through, I feel like they're kind of trying to practice patience with you. They could feel like, um, in some way, past connections, past situations, maybe they've had this sort of energy in those connections, and I don't know, maybe it didn't work out for them. So I don't know. I feel like they're being a little bit careful with how they share their energy with you. Yeah, it could resonate that. Like, I don't necessarily feel like this person has too much fear that you're the feelings are not reciprocated. Some of you, again, it's just that they wanted to share some sort of guidance with you or information with you, but wondering if you would actually be open to it or not, so they're kind of hesitant to do that and holding themselves back. Otherwise, it's, again, they feel very excited about the connection with you and they would want more with you. And yeah, I don't know, even like with the star energy, if they're seeing you in that energy, they might see you as someone who's quite free-spirited, a little bit detached, um, independent on some level, and they may feel like they want to kind of reflect that they do have some level of independence as well, that they're excited about this connection, but they don't need to push for more all the time, that kind of thing. So they might be kind of practicing that because they might feel as though, for whatever reason, that might bring in some problems to kind of rush things forward too much. So that's your reading. I hope it, resonates with you, that it's helpful in some way, and thank you for watching. And I'll see you back in the next reading. Bye. Okay, pile 3, welcome to your reading. So you guys chose the Lovers card here. So this card's supposed to represent how your person's currently seeing you. So we have the Lovers. So yeah, I don't know, they could see you as someone who, like, they could see you like a soulmate, someone that they're very close to, someone that maybe they were destined to meet on some level. I did just recently shuffle out these piles, so I'm familiar for the most part. I mean, I guess something a little bit wrong with the last pile, but for the most part, I'm familiar with these, the cards in these piles. And so the Lovers can sometimes talk about a choice, and I think that might be kind of the case in your pile. Like, they might see you as someone who is needing to make a choice on something, to decide on something. And I think they could also see you as kind of expecting them to choose something or decide on something. So let's take a look at your cards for their thoughts and feelings. So we have the King of Swords. And then we have the Two of Wands. So with the King of Swords coming out, that's not really a card about feelings. It's more about thoughts. So they could be thinking about this connection and thinking about you more than being in their feelings at this time. I do feel like they might be trying to look at a situation with you objectively, to kind of detach from the situation, to kind of look at things objectively. It's like they don't really want their emotions to get too involved in making a choice. So it could be that with the Two of Wands, I do kind of see that as making a choice, but it's kind of like trying a new approach. Or like this understanding that if you want a different outcome, that you need to try new things. So I kind of get the sense that maybe you've said something to this person that's like wanting them to decide on something, wanting them to try something a different way, and kind of expecting them or waiting on them to change or make a choice on something. So I feel like that could resonate in this pile. It could also be that they see you as changing, making new choices, feeling like you need to decide on something. Maybe they see you as contemplating on the connection or something like that. And I feel like there's an energy coming through from them of wanting to make better choices in life. Okay, so pretty sure you have the tree here. Let's see, let's test my memory. Yes, okay, you have the tree. So I would say, like, for some of you, you could have a family with this person, and they're thinking about the family they have with you. They could be thinking about, again, like, trying something new in order to bring in a healthier connection, either within the family with you. Yeah, some of you could be in a relationship with this person. And I do kind of get the sense that there's a stable connection here. And I would say, it's like this person is thinking about actions they can take and reflecting on actions that they have taken that maybe didn't give them the results that they're looking for. So I feel like this person's reflecting, this person's thinking of new ways of doing things, either in life or maybe in the connection with you. And I think these are things that they are hoping brings them a sense of stability and feeling like they are making the right choices, making choices that are healthy for them, either physically or like maybe mentally. So we have success here with peppermint. So it looks like we have Libra on there. It's also a fire energy. Yeah, I do feel like for a lot of you, you could already be in some sort of like stable connection with this person. And I feel like there's an energy of, again, like wanting to do the right thing. Like, I actually think the King of Swords is really good in this case because it's like this person's not allowing their emotions to influence their decision in like negative ways. So like there could have even been like some sort of argument between you two, a disagreement, or like even like an ultimatum sort of thing. And I think like another type of person who was more emotional in this situation might start doing like petty things, maybe seeking revenge, being petty, knowingly making the situation worse. And I think this person's not like that whatsoever. I think they have an ability to kind of detach from their emotions in situations, to kind of look at things from kind of like a higher perspective. He's like, you know, sitting up there looking at everything. So kind of like allowing, you know, detaching from your emotions so that you can make healthier choices. So I do feel like for some of you, it's like they're taking the situation with you seriously. And I would say this is someone who takes accountability, and is kind of being very responsible with whatever decisions they're trying to make in the connection with you. Again, it's to bring in, it seems to be to bring in more success, more stability in the connection with you, and create like a healthier dynamic in the connection with you. So I feel like if you called this person out on something that they did, again, they're reflecting on it and working on finding ways to make the situation better. And like what ways that they can change to bring in like kind of a healthier, more successful energy in the connection with you. I really like this energy actually. So yeah, with success here, it says peppermint indicates rapid progress, a quick return, or an increase of positive energies. And if you are seeking an answer, it is a loud and firm yes. Make sure you are directing all your energy and attention to the task at hand, and if you are in a relationship, try to do more activities with that person that pleases them. There is a need to listen to others and consider other arguments at the moment, but do not let others completely make decisions for you. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like you might have said something to this person, or on some level they're aware that they need to change the way they're doing things. And again, in order to create like a more positive energy in the connection with you, for some of you, like again, it does feel like you're in a relationship with this person. The fact that they're seeing you as the lovers could mean that, like, yeah, literally they see you as someone they're in a relationship with. They see you as their lover. They see you as their soulmate. I definitely feel like this person takes your connection seriously, and any sort of things that you have to say about the connection, they take very seriously. And yeah, so for some of you, it could even resonate that like you wanted this person to, you know, spend more time with you or something like that. And I think if that's true for you, then I think they're thinking about ways that they can, you know, spend more time with you, ways that they can prioritize the connection with you. I do feel like they really care about how you feel. And if they've done anything that makes you feel like neglected, or you wanted them to think a little bit more about the things they do or something like that, they're definitely doing that. So we have origins. Remember your roots. And then we have kindness. Take respite by a pond and be kind to yourself and others. Yeah, I don't know. I really feel like there's a lot of respect coming through with this person. Like they treat this connection with you very seriously. And it's like their way of saying, if there's anything I can do to make things better, to make the connection feel more positive or healthier, they are willing to do it. With origins, remember your roots. I kind of just feel like maybe there could be a long history with this person. And it's like, I don't know why this is like, so this feels like, I don't know, for some of you it's coming through that maybe this has less to do with like doing something differently in the connection with you specifically to bring in a healthier energy in the connection or a more successful energy in the connection. This also feels like, and this would make sense if some of you resonate with our like already being in a relationship with this person. They may not really actually be thinking too much about the connection with you, and it's not like a bad thing. It's maybe that they just feel like everything in the connection with you feels good, it feels fine, and it doesn't feel like there's anything that needs to be changed or improved or worked on. For some of you, if you're in a relationship with this person, their thoughts could be kind of taken by a specific project of theirs. Like maybe they're wanting to see success in something and they're trying to figure out things that they can do differently to bring in more success. Because with the origins card, remember your roots, like it's making me think of when you embark on a journey or something like that. Like you feel like you have a mission, you want to, you know, complete a project or something, or you feel like you have a purpose in something. It's like remembering your purpose or remembering why you started something. So that could fit in with like if they're thinking more about the connection with you, like they're remembering why they chose you, they're remembering why they wanted this relationship in the first place, and kind of like keeping themselves in check, like I'm doing this for a reason. For some of you it could be completely like not tied to the connection with you, like they already feel just fine in the connection with you. It's not really a focus on their mind because they don't feel like there's many problems in the connection with you, and maybe a lot of their mental energy is taken by wanting to ensure like a project of theirs is like going to have stability or going to have success, or finding ways that they can do things that bring in more success, bring in the results that they're wanting. And in general, like again, it kind of resonates that this person takes the relationship with you seriously. This person takes their life in general seriously. They want a healthy lifestyle. They want a stable lifestyle, and they want to be able to do things that bring in more positivity, more a healthier energy and more success. And kindness. They want to be kind towards you. They want to, is what it said in the success card. Like if you've had any sort of things to say to this person, like they are listening, they are reflecting, and they take what you say seriously. So if you have any requests of them, like they are thinking about it and finding ways that they can kind of like do better in any way. So that's your reading, pile 3. Yeah, pile 3. I hope that it resonated with you, and thank you for watching. I'd love to have you back in the next reading. And that's it from me. Bye. Okay, pile 4. Welcome to your reading. So you guys have the Hierophant here. And this card is supposed to kind of represent how your person sees you at the moment. So with the Hierophant, They could see you as someone who's really wise. There's books on there, so they could, yeah, I would say they see you as someone who's knowledgeable. You have a lot of information, you have a lot of knowledge, a lot of wisdom. Some of you, like, they see you as someone who really loves to learn new things. Maybe they see you as someone who loves to read books. Yeah, and with the Hierophant as well, they could see you as someone who's spiritual, who has a lot of spiritual wisdom, spiritual knowledge. Um, Maybe they see you as someone who gives great advice, someone that they go to for advice, something like that. So let's take a look at your cards and see what their current thoughts and feelings are towards you. So you have the Two of Cups, okay. And then you have the Six of Pentacles. And the Rider, okay. So yeah, I don't know. With the Rider and the Six of Pentacles, this person definitely feels like they want to say something to you, to communicate something to you, to give something to you. I don't know. I see with this reading, I thought it was interesting because although we have the Two of Cups, I don't necessarily feel like this energy feels super romantic. This feels like someone who feels like they are a good match for you. Like, I don't know, I feel like since they see you as someone who's very intelligent and very wise, and with the Two of Cups and the Six of Pentacles, I feel like there's this energy of feeling like there's like balance, and I would say it's like they feel like they're on the same level as you on something. So they think they're just as smart as you. They think that you're very wise. They feel like they want to rush in and like tell you about what they know. This feels like maybe they've heard you say something that kind of lights them up in some way, and it's like, oh, I thought about it that way too, or like I had the same idea, or it's like they feel like they can add to a thought of yours. Something like that. Like they feel like they can compete with you, if that makes sense. Not in a bad way, but like they might even feel like they want to debate with you because they want to kind of pick your brain and see what you would say about certain ideas or certain things. I feel like this person really kind of puts you on a pedestal, and thinks highly of your wisdom and your intellect. And it's almost like they would want to bring you an idea and see like what would you have to say about it, what would you think about it. Like they might think that you could kind of challenge their ideas, which is where I get like this. So here's the thing: smart people like to debate. Smart people are not afraid to share their opinion and to have someone like kind of prove them to be wrong. They might even like that, like show me more information or new information that completely changes my idea of things, something like that. Like so I would say it's like this person feels like they're very wise, they have a lot of wisdom, they're very smart, and they kind of want to show that to you, that like they're on your level on some in some way. I feel like that's the most likely scenario, but we do have the Two of Cups here, so I do feel like it's like they might feel like, for some of you, it could be that you're already very close with this person. This person feels a connection with you. This person feels a bond with you. The Two of Cups is like mutual feelings, so I would say this person thinks that, I don't even know if it's like, for some of you, it could be that they already know that you share the same feelings towards them on some level. But I also just kind of feel as though the Two of Cups, to me, is in this reading is like that you two would think very similarly. There's like a compatibility in the way that you think about things, in like your intellect. Yeah, I don't know. Because of the Rider energy, like this feeling of like rushing in with some news, and them seeing you as the Hierophant, I do feel like for a lot of you, it's like this scenario where you said something where this person realized that you two think on the same level or something like that. And I do feel like because of this excitement coming through in the Rider card, it's almost like this person feels like they don't get this sort of opportunity often, because to be honest with you, the majority of people are not very smart, to be honest. So I don't know, I feel like this person sees you to be like extremely intelligent. They find it to be a rare thing. They find it exciting to meet someone like you who thinks the way that you do, and they feel like they're on the same level and that both of you could kind of bounce ideas off of each other. um But oh my gosh, if I read this in a different way and you're not here and you don't resonate with this like idea of connecting over the minds or like your intellect or something like that, I think that this is an energy of they feel a connection with you. They want they want to communicate with you. They want to rush forward in the connection with you. Again, there's a lot of excitement when it comes to you. Um, they could feel like they just enjoy talking with you. They just enjoy interacting with you because for some of you, with the Two of Cups and the Six of Pentacles, you could interact with this person on like a daily basis type of thing. Yeah, and for some of you, like with the Hierophant card, I don't know. Maybe for some of you, you met like in school, in college, something like that. Or like you two met while you were learning something. Yeah, I don't know. It just randomly came up in my head that, like, I don't know, this idea that, like, this is very specific, so it's, probably not for everybody. Maybe for, like, one person out there, if even. But, like, with the Hierophant, like, starting a new job and you have to learn all the things that you're going to be doing in this new job, so you're training. This could be, like, the person that you were training with. They were learning alongside you, and maybe they felt a bond with you because you started at the same time or something like that. So yeah, let's see what else. We have leadership with broccoli. So it looks like this is an earth energy, but it also has Gemini and Libra on there. It's 2 air signs. I don't know if I mentioned Taurus with the Hierophant card. So, another thing that I've been thinking about recently with Taurus energy. Taurus is one of the signs that my sun sign is compatible with. I'm a Cancer, by the way. But I've had enough experiences with Taurus people where I've just met them and the energy between us is so overwhelmingly positive and like fun. So I don't know, they could feel like that with you, even if like when they just met you, the energy with you was like so positive, so like you were so friendly right from the start or something like that. But let's take a look at broccoli. Okay. Says, it is time to take the initiative and step up, even if this means throwing your hat into many rings. Do not turn down opportunities that have even an inkling of promise, as there is something circling at the moment that has a lot of potential. Good luck, growth, health improvements, and physical gains are all on offer as moments of passion. As are moments of passion. Be careful to ensure you delegate as needed and that you speak up for yourself. So it's associated with Jupiter and the moon, as well as Libra and Gemini, like I said. So yeah, I do feel like this person wants to talk to you. This is actually kind of interesting. I don't know why work connection seems to be coming through so much in this reading. It definitely doesn't have to be, but because it says be careful to ensure you delegate as needed and that you speak up for yourself. So if I'm right about that, that means basically like kind of giving orders to people. So for some of you, I don't know if this is like, yeah, and with leadership too. And I don't know, with me talking about like training earlier, like this could be a work connection where one of you is like, rather than both of you starting at the same time, although that is a possibility, and maybe one of you moved up in the workplace, and maybe they're thinking about that. I don't know, maybe it's like one of them, either you moved up in the workplace and they're thinking about that. And it's like this idea that maybe, like, if this is a work connection, they feel like they can get away with more with you than like other people can, maybe. Um, yeah, that would make sense if you both started at the same time and one of you moved up in the workplace. It's like they're an exception for certain things. They get away with things more. Like you send them on like specific special missions that like maybe they actually enjoy and they feel like it's a I can't think of a word. Like they like it, they enjoy it, they feel like they're an exception in some way. It could also be them that like moved up in the workplace and they're thinking that you're an exception on some level. You get to like get away with like more things than other people do or something like that. Otherwise, I do really just get this sense that this person feels like they're on your level on some way. There's like a mutual respect. For some of you, it's like this person hasn't approached you yet, and you might not even be aware of this. Well, I would assume you probably are because you came to this reading for their specific thoughts and feelings towards you. This could be a newer connection, and this person, again, just really wants to share some sort of news or information with you, and they want you to see them as being on the same level as you. It's kind of what I get. So we have caution. Tread softly as to not disturb the woodland floor. And then we have woods. Be like the woods, calm, soothing, mysterious, and full of life. Yeah, I don't know. Like they could see you like that. Like they see you as calm, soothing, mysterious, and full of life. Like maybe full of life or full of knowledge, full of wisdom. And I don't know, like be like the woods. I feel like this person feels like they want to be like you, or at least they want to show you that they're very similar to you. I really think that's the case. With caution though. So I guess they're feeling cautious about something. And I don't know, I feel like it's something where like they put you on a pedestal. They really like they really think your ideas, your thoughts, your judgment is like superior on some level. And I think that they feel like they match you, but I feel like they feel a little bit worried or insecure that you might not find them to be as interesting. Like you might, like they might worry that you don't think their thoughts are as like as advanced as yours or something like that. So they might be a little bit hesitant, although they want to kind of express some sort of knowledge to you, bring you some sort of news, those types of things, and kind of like either be like you because they're inspired by you or show you that they are very similar to you. And I just feel like this person wants you to notice them. They want you to notice their ideas and think that they're just as valuable as they find your wisdom to be. So that's basically your reading, pile 4? Pile 4, yeah. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye. Alright, pile 5, welcome to your reading. So you guys chose the Emperor, and so we're going to be taking a look at their current thoughts and feelings towards you. This Emperor card is supposed to represent how they're currently seeing you. So with the Emperor, that is like a masculine energy. They could see you in a masculine energy, someone who's not afraid to take action, take initiative, start something new. They could see you as a leader in some way, someone with a lot of power and authority. It's interesting because something kind of came through in the last pile of like maybe someone moving up in the workplace. So since my mind's kind of still moving away from that energy with the Emperor, that could kind of represent someone with a position of power. So like a boss, maybe they see you as a boss, even if you're not literally a boss. Like maybe they feel like you have boss energy. So yeah, I don't know, actually maybe this person's a little bit intimidated by you as well. The Emperor can also represent like a fatherly type of figure, so maybe they're thinking you're not so scary, that you do have qualities that are like nurturing, loving, protective, those types of things. So let's take a look at their thoughts and feelings. So we have the Six of Cups, and we have the Four of Swords. So the Six of Cups is a reminiscent energy, like they could be reminiscing on past memories with you. This could be a connection where things ended a while ago. So like maybe they don't have access to you at this time. There's been kind of like a separation or a distance in this connection. With the Four of Swords, it's kind of like an energy of resting, an energy of contemplation, kind of planning things out. So it could be that this person is thinking about you, thinking about the next step with you, kind of what they should do, maybe what they should say in the connection with you. So yeah, that would maybe tell me that for a lot of you, it may not be like a distant past connection. Maybe you just have like history with this person. They could be feeling like a little bit sentimental about you. So yeah, I don't know. It's like maybe they could be looking at old pictures with you. Yeah, again, remembering certain times with you. Let's see. So we have the Cross. Yeah, I feel like for a lot of you, it could be that there's been some distance in this connection. Maybe your last interaction with this person has been quite a while ago. So, you know, it's like they're left with just remembering the connection with you. I do feel like this person feels like there's perhaps like not much they can say or do in the connection. I don't know. Let's see. So we have duality, banana. So it's a water energy. We do have like water energy coming through with the Six of Cups. I forgot to mention Aries energy with the Emperor. So let's see. So with banana, it says it is time to look at the shadow and the light in conjunction with each other. Each is as strong as the other, and both have positive qualities and learning points for you. The answer to any question is maybe, and perhaps moving away a little will allow a better view, as bananas ask you to stand back and look at the horizon. Do not give in to any situation that doesn't align with you at present. Interesting. It's associated with Venus and Cancer. So first, I don't know if you hear that. My throat sometimes makes gurgling noises. I've noticed it comes up on camera sometimes. um, yeah, I don't know. I feel like there's definitely this feeling like they don't feel like they have a whole lot of power in the connection with you to kind of maybe change the situation. This person, I feel like this person feels there's a distance with you, that they're left with just having memories of you. It says do not give in to any situation that doesn't align with you at present. And I don't know, there is kind of like a very spiritual energy that comes through in this pile with the cross. There could be, for some of you, this person might question like the compatibility with you when it comes to spiritual beliefs, something like that. Maybe there's like a difference in belief system or perspectives in life. One of you could be quite spiritual and maybe one of you is not, or maybe having different spiritual beliefs or something like that. Because I don't know, the cross does talk about spirituality. It also kind of talks about burdens. And I think this person feels like burdened by conflicting belief systems with you. Yeah. Interesting. Let's see. So we have opportunities unfurl like a fern even without warm sunlight. So I thought that was interesting. Even without warm sunlight. And then here in the banana it says it's time to look at the shadow and the light in conjunction with each other. I don't know. It could be that they feel like you two are very opposite type of people in some way. And they, I think it's like they might be thinking that I don't know, maybe perhaps they judged you too harshly on something. Or that maybe they felt very closed-minded towards some sort of idea in the past and they're feeling like reflecting on that and kind of looking at both sides of a situation. Yeah, I don't know. For some of you, since this is coming across as like a past connection, they could be thinking about like whatever separated you. And maybe they had a very one-sided perspective of the situation, and they're maybe kind of bringing in a more balanced perspective about the situation with you. So if at one point this person was very closed-minded towards some sort of idea within the connection, I feel like they're trying to be more open-minded, more accepting of different perspectives. Because I do kind of feel like maybe different perspectives pulled you and this person apart. So we have change. Falling leaves. Falling leaves do not signify the end, but the beginning of a fruitful season. Okay, yeah, I don't know. I feel like what this person is thinking about when it comes to you, and I think they're thinking, well, actually, there's kind of like a balance of thinking about you and the connection with you as well as feeling about you and the connection with you, because I don't know, there's something that pulls this person back to certain memories with you that I feel like are very positive memories. And it kind of like overpowers whatever conflict happened in the connection with you. I think this person might have gone back and forth between feeling like everything is over in this connection and there's no sort of reviving the connection with you, and then over time maybe feeling like they could be more open towards like some sort of like repairing of the connection with you. I feel like there must have been some sort of good memories again that they had with you that makes them reconsider certain things that maybe they were very closed off to in the past. So, like with opportunities and change, I kind of feel as though if you were butting heads with this person having different perspectives of life or perspectives of like spiritual beliefs or maybe religious beliefs or something like that, and this person might have been very closed-minded towards something with that with you, I feel like they're thinking that if I want a connection with this person again, if I want to experience this person again, then I'm gonna have to be more open towards maybe their perspective of things, or I need to be less closed-minded, I need to be more accepting or something like that. So they need to change in order to bring in a new opportunity with you. Otherwise, with like this sort of duality energy coming through, and I think this like energy of like being closed-minded or open-minded, I kind of get the sense that this person might flip-flop a little bit with opportunities and change. It's like they want an opportunity with you, they're ready, they're open to it, and then things change. Like there could be a very like shifting sort of energy with this person, like an unpredictable energy with this person. And 1 second they're ready to work on things with you and be open, and then the next second they can't be in some way. It's kind of how it feels. So I think that's basically what I have for you, Pile 5. I hope that did resonate with you and it gave you some clarity on your situation. So thank you for watching, and I would love to have you back in the next reading. But that's it from me. Bye. Okay, my last pile 6. So you guys chose the Empress here, and we're going to be taking a look at your person's current thoughts and feelings. So this top card here, the Empress, is supposed to represent how they're viewing you right now. So they're viewing you as the Empress. So someone who's in charge, someone who's responsible, someone who's dedicated to certain things in life, like you have priorities, you take care of yourself, you put yourself first, and you're able to also nurture other people because you're able to nurture yourself first. And yeah, with the bee on there, it definitely makes me think of someone who's productive, someone who's busy. So they might see you that way, like you're productive, you've got plans, you're busy, you're working, something like that. So let's take a look at their thoughts and feelings towards you. Oh my gosh, okay. Yours was interesting. This one is definitely, I feel like, going to be like the favorite pile in this whole reading. So you have the Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, with Empress energy, we have Taurus energy. Yeah, with Taurus being associated with Venus, they could, find you to be very attractive. This reading definitely feels romantic. A lot of piles actually felt quite platonic, even though I could kind of fit in both. But this one definitely feels way more romantic than most of the other ones. So you also have strength here. So Leo energy. There's a lot of fire energy coming through Sagittarius and Leo. So yeah, I think they're very passionate about you. I would say they feel very excited for the future with you. That is kind of an energy that came out in a lot of the readings, this feeling of excitement and like anticipation. So yeah, I don't know, maybe this person feels like they're anticipating something with you, like a future event with you. They see a lot of potential in the connection with you. I think they see you as someone who's very strong. They also might feel like you have a very strong bond together. And I just feel like of course it's major arcana with, these cards and how they see you, because this is a deck with only major arcana in it. But then you have 2 major arcana coming out in their feelings. And this is a full deck, so kind of rare for that to happen. So yeah, I don't know. I think they see you as rare. They see you as someone very important to them. Someone that they think about a lot. I think they prioritize you. And I think they feel a lot of passion towards you, a lot of optimism for the future with you. There could be a sense of needing to have patience with the strength card, kind of similar to another energy in one of the other piles, like this feeling like they're so excited for the future, they're so excited for what's next with you, and there's this feeling of needing to be patient because not everything can happen all at once. So yeah, and then you have the Anchor. So I don't know, I find that funny, the Anchor coming out with the strength card and them seeing you as the Empress. Like, this feels like they want to tie you down, they want to put a ring on it. Like, it feels very romantic. They feel like there's a strong connection with you, and even if this was a platonic connection, this just feels like a very strong connection. They feel as though, again, your connection is very strong, that it's meant to last, type of thing. Or at least, like, in their thoughts and their feelings, they're really wanting to ensure that the connection with you is stable and that it lasts. They want you to stick with them, type of thing. Even with, like, strength card being associated with Leo energy, it's a very loyal sign. So I think that they want to be loyal to you, and I don't feel like they even, like, that would be no problem. And I feel like overall in their thoughts and their feelings, it's like, how can I ensure that this person will remain loyal to me or see the same value in me as I do in them? Or it's just like this feeling of like, I gotta have them or something like that. Like, I gotta get to them first or something like that. Like, this person called dibs on you or something. So we have Memory with Rosemary. And that's a fire energy. No surprise, there's so much fire energy here. I think this person feels so passionate about you, so lit up by you, so attracted to you. And again, even if it's like a platonic connection, like there's still a deep attraction, if that makes sense. Like obviously maybe not necessarily physically, but like they are very drawn to you. They feel like they need to have you in some way, type of thing. Let's see, so number 16, memory. So it says deeper levels of connection with people, concepts, and plans are all areas that Rosemary works with. You are reminded to ensure that you are in touch with your inner wisdom, paying heed to the past, and have cleared what needs to be released. Listen to your intuition as it is calling you at present, but be wary of gossip or becoming tactless or too forceful. Yeah, I don't know. I do feel like this person, like there's an energy of this person claiming you. Um, I don't know. Like it says, oh gosh, be wary of, well, gossip. I don't think gossip is really relevant in this reading, or becoming too tactless or too forceful. And I don't know. I do feel like this is like, because there's so much fire energy coming through. There's like a boldness, and like this doesn't feel like an energy that really hesitates. Like they just see what they like and they go after it. And you're what they like and they're going to go after it. They may be like holding back on from their perspective. I think from anybody else's like perspective, it still seems as if it's like they're like rushing forward, or they've claimed you, or like I do feel like this isn't a hesitant energy. And I think like when it comes up as like not trying to not be too forceful, it's like this person might just rush in and try and claim you on some level, or they want to ensure that you'll stick with them. But I do feel like there is like an acceptance if you wouldn't want that. But I kind of feel like either this person has a lot of confidence, and maybe they feel like they could get anyone they want, so they could like automatically have you if they decide to do that. Otherwise, I kind of feel like this person might just feel very confident that you do share the same feelings for them. And because they've seen enough evidence, enough proof, they feel very confident that they could claim you on some level. Um, yeah, honestly, like this energy feels so positive. Like I can't imagine they think of anything negative with you. They see so much potential in the connection with you. They feel like, yeah, like they feel pretty confident that you want the same thing with them. So like they would be surprised if you rejected them. Though I do feel like they would be accepting of it. I just feel like they feel in their energy so confident that that wouldn't happen, that they could just kind of rush in and be kind of forceful with you, that you wouldn't mind it, something like that. Interesting. Okay, so this is a wow that has friends. It says the most unlikely friendships can form like variegated lichens on hard rock. They create a tight bond. Yeah, like I definitely feel like this person thinks there's a tight bond with you. For some of you, yeah, this could be like a friendship connection, and this person feels confident that you would make really good friends or something like that. I've even felt that way about friends in the past. Like, it's kind of odd, actually. Like, one of my best friends from high school, as soon as I saw her, like she stuck out like a sore thumb, like not in a bad way, of course. I was like, I don't know, something about that person, like I would want to get to know them. I think they're interesting. And that happened like in the beginning of the year, and I think the second half of the year we ended up having classes together, and instantly we became like best friends. And it's like there's, I don't know, I have that kind of thing where like I see someone and I'm like, oh, I need to have them, or like I need to claim them, I need to get closer to them, type of thing. So yeah, I feel like you caught this person's eye, this person's interested in you, this person wants to create more with you, and they kind of want to, like I said, they want to claim you on some level. If it's a romantic thing, it's like they want to, claim you in that way. So let's see. Then we also have renew. Nature continuously renews itself year after year. Interesting. So something interesting that I'm noticing with the Wheel of Fortune, because that is a card of like change. And then the Strength card is a lot more of a stable energy where I would assume there's not a whole lot of change. um, for some of you, this could be an old friend that wants to like renew the connection with you. Um, yeah, definitely we have memory there. So yeah, for some of you, this is like a past connection. Um, Maybe there's someone from your past that's remembering like a strong bond that you had together, and they're thinking that they want that back, that there's potential to have that back, that they want to, again, it's just an energy that they want to claim you. And yeah, I think renew comes out with energy to kind of tell me that for some of you, this is a past person who maybe you had a strong bond in the past with, and again, um, yeah, like I guess they want to renew that with you, I would say. Um, for some of you, it could even be like if this is a newer connection, it could be that it could even be that you like remind them of someone that they knew in the past, maybe someone that they were friends with. So I could say like they might feel like they already know you on some level, even if you've just met or they don't actually know you too well. Like if you really remind them of a past friend that they had a really close bond with, they might feel very confident that they could have a close bond with you as well. Overall, it's just a lot of optimism, a lot of excitement, a lot of passion about you, and a feeling of wanting to claim you, wanting to be friends with you, wanting to grow a connection with you, and wanting to revive a connection with you for some of you. So that's your reading, pile 6. Loved your pile. It was so overwhelmingly positive. I feel like this is the most positive of them all, but a lot of them were actually really good, to be honest. But yeah, that's your reading, pile 6. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you back in the next reading. Bye.